Hello and welcome to race number 5 in the first season of the Pilot Pro Series. We are here at Texas for 34 laps of action, and it should be a good one. Cody Smart coming off his first one of the season at Bristol after kind of a weird combination of early wrecks and then really a complete dominance, well, all day, but really towards the end pulling up almost a 2-second lead. So definitely going to have to be keeping an eye on some of these guys, such as Mitchell Collins looking for, his second one of the season, really looking to be the first guy to win 2 races this season. We'll have to see who will be the first to do that as this season goes on, but the season's still early. Race 5. We've got a fifth. This will be, after this race is over, a fifth of the season will be complete. And, or I guess a fourth of the season, my bad. Yesterday a fifth of the season was complete, but if you want to go by 5 races, and today a fourth will be completed. But, yeah, let's just get into it. Ryan Durrani starts on the pole and right outside Madison Tall yet again. Wow. Second place start for that 66 team. Definitely a great place to be. Texas, though, a little bit unpredictable, so we'll have to follow along. Corey LaJoie starting on the outside with, was that the 25? John Andrews, who did not run a single lap last race at Bristol. And then we've got the 42 of Nathan Stapleton and Barbie Voiles, who went a lap down. Dylan Ibrahimian, who has won a race, looking for yet another one. And then Nonigan Scott, who was quite involved with each of the incidents yesterday, or the Tuesday. And then Benny Watson and Carson Jefferson looking for his second win as well. Oh, and look at this. Cody Smart just outside the top 10. Looking for, again, his second one of the season. Here's Mitchell Collins. Not starting in the greatest positions, but again, it's Texas. A lot of things can happen. So we'll have to see how this one goes. And Ryan Durrani is going to lead the field to the green here at Texas. My hometown track, so make me proud, boys and girls. Just like that, Will Parrish down to the inside line. Definitely where you want to be here. And looks like all 25 drivers have gotten off to a good start. Corey LaJoie immediately trying to make a move for the lead. Looks like he's not going to be able to get a good enough run, and Durrani's going to put the block on him. Now LaJoie getting a little bit of pressure here from Stapleton. Stapleton might get a good run here. He will, as they are about to enter turns 1 and 2. Looks like Stapleton going to fall into the middle line here. Is Dylan Ibrahimian going to lose a lot of that momentum he had with that run. Hopefully, if we do have a caution, it's not too detrimental. As Ibrahimian, one of those drivers involved in a couple of those incidents the other day on Tuesday. Oh, what was that? And Durrani, really nothing to worry about at the moment. Looks like Mitchell Collins really dead last at the moment. I was going to say towards the back of the pack. No, he is the back of the pack. Trying to make some ground. So he's trying to get around here the 31 of Annabeth Ferris. It looks like Nathan Stapleton has gotten a pretty good run. He's pulled out second. Really no question about it. I think he's going to make a move for the lead. Here we go. Turn 2 coming down to the backstretch. He's got a run on the 11 car. Down the backstretch they go. We'll have to see if he can keep it. Looks like he will. And into turns 3 and 4. Ooh, it's going to be close. Coming back to the line. Who's going to lead it? And Stapleton just by 100th of a second. Wow. I believe we were going 4 wide. Ooh, I thought, okay, good. We're not going 4 wide, but it's tension. Tension is building as it looks like we're now going 3 wide for the lead. Stapleton made a pretty good run for it, but just wasn't able to hang on to it, and Madison Tall, John Andrews looking to make a comeback, a bounce-back statement after Tuesday at Bristol. After really a disappointing day at Bristol. So we're about to go 4 wide for the lead. It looks like they are going to solve it. Barbie Voiles on the inside. Nathan Stapleton did lead that lap by 0.02 of a second. And they are fairly close. Almost going 4 wide every now and again. It looks like Madison Tall will come out and lead this lap. Now Madison Tall, John Andrews, and Nathan Stapleton, your top 3, with Ryan Durrani and Barbie Voiles your top 5. Really, a lot of things can change, just like this. John Andrews trying to grab second away from that 42 machine, and 3 wide for second now. Ryan Durrani coming back into the picture strong with a great run to the inside. So we take a look in the back of the field here. Annabeth Ferris and Mitchell Collins still battling it out for that last position, or second to last position, however you want to look at it. And our leader's kind of struggling now to make a few moves. So Nathan Stapleton able to make that high line work. That might be what happens with the rest of this race. That high line might just be the way to go. Actually, teammates battling it out right now for the lead. Madison Tall and Nathan Stapleton. Stapleton doing pretty well at the moment. But John Andrews kind of comes in every time just to spoil it just a little bit. With the run off of turn 4 as we come back to the line, John Andrews, caution is out. Looks like Annabeth Ferris was involved. Possibly the 2 of Jeremiah Dwayne. No, but Mitchell Collins, heavy front end damage. I don't know if they just kind of got tired of each other battling for last or second to last, but heavy damage on both of these cars. I don't think Mitchell Collins will continue. Looks like maybe he will. Oh, Jeremiah Dwayne might have been involved. Trey Wright, we'll have to see. This would make 2 races in a row that he was involved. At least could be 3 or more, but for certain 2 in a row. Looks like our leader was, or is, 42 of Nathan Stapleton, with John Andrews and Madison Tall in 3rd, and then Ryan Durrani and Barbie Voiles rounding out the top 5. And if you hear anything, that's my gecko climbing her little leaf tree, her little tree. I don't know what to call it, but she's climbing something. So with that, we're going to take a look at this incident, and we will be right back. Okay, so as you can see here, they were going 4 wide and just could not make it work coming off of the turn. And Annabeth Ferris, Mitchell Collins really nowhere to go. This is just, man, he was betting on that high line, and they came climbing up the track, and just unfortunate. Nothing you can really do about that. You stuck to your line, you were trying your best to avoid it, and it came to you. So Nathan Stapleton did win the race back to the line, but Jeremiah Dwayne was involved, and yeah, we're going to take one more look at it from Mitchell Collins' perspective. So behind all of this, you can see it all kind of unfold. They came down the track, and Annabeth Ferris was there, and he looked like he may have been close. Ooh, I think he was trying to avoid it, and came way too high up the track, and got into the wall, but really nonetheless still nowhere to go for the 75 car. After a nice finish at Bristol, definitely not what you want to do coming into Texas, where you can really gain some good points here. But with that, let's get back to the green. Okay, and welcome back. We're headed down the back stretch. We're just about ready to go green here. 42 of Nathan Stapleton out front at the moment. John Andrews in the 25 right behind him. Madison Tall, Ryan Durrani, and then Barbie Voiles rounding at the top 5. And we've got Dylan Abrahamian, Carson Jefferson, Benny Watson, 26 in Nonigan, Scott, and then Cody Smart rounding out the top 5. So we actually have a few different winners. We have the three other winners other than Mitchell Collins out front, which Mitchell Collins is in the race, but he's pretty much going to be stuck at the rear. Heavy damage will have affected him, and Nathan Stapleton. What a restart. It's not going to last for very long, but it's going to last for at least until they get to the line, I believe. John Andrews drove it in a little deep there. Looks like it's going to stick, and just like that, John Andrews making a statement for the lead. Not going to be able to lead this lap, but wow. Andrews, hard racing at the moment. Again, showing basically what the field missed last race. Let's see, next race we go where? Where are we going? Here, 3 wide for the lead, Ryan Durrani. Oh boy. Nathan Stapleton still leading that lap. And 4 wide for the lead. Barbie Voiles getting into the picture. Whoa. Turned out to be 3 wide at the very end there, but wow. Yeah, these 3 drivers that were involved, very slow on the track at the moment, and could become lap traffic at the end of this thing. But it looks like John Andrews came out with a lead strongly at that. Now, looking at the schedule for next week, we will be at Kansas and Charlotte. Oh, man. Should be pretty good. Ryan Durrani finding his way into second, and Barbie Voiles, Nathan Stapleton hit the wall hard, and there we go. Madison Tall, the 18 of, who is in the 18? I believe Diego Yepes involved. 4 of Will Parrish, I think he may be involved, or he may have gotten through it just barely. We'll see. I thought they were going to be fine. They came off the wall and seemed fine, but then Barbie Voiles came back down in front, or actually came down across the nose of a couple guys, and well, it went from there. I don't know what it is about this series and cautions, but it is bad. It is bad. Compared to the Cup Series, which has more cars, it's... yeah. Barbie Voiles definitely not the center of... well, definitely not on anyone's favorites list at the moment. Last race, definitely involved in some incidents that could have been avoided, I think. But what are you gonna do? Same, I guess here didn't. I mean, we'll check it out again just to see how that momentum affected her. But John Andrews definitely liking what he's seeing with these cautions, trying to be the 5th different winner in this series so far in 5 races. So again, still looking for our first repeat winner. Usually we get it within like the first 5 races of the season. So I mean, we already have it in season 3 of the SCSO. So I mean, what's stopping it from this series? But I don't know, it just blows my mind. Less cars, but more cautions and less diversity in winners. So I don't know, it's weird. But we're going to take a look at this caution, and we will be right back. Okay, you can see here, they were going 4 wide. Mind you, this is in front of the rest of the field. Benny Watson got a little bit of it, and Barbie Voiles just came back down the track. We'll watch this again, but just came back down the track and collected Diego Yepes, Will Parrish. It's just... Alexandra Rowe was the one that she got into first, I believe. So let's take one more look at this real quick. So I said one more look, I mean one more normal look. Barbie Voiles hit the wall there, came back down the track right in front of Diego Yepes and right into the side of that 12 car. I think it could have been avoided. That's tough to call. Annabeth Ferris in way too hot there. Done for the day is at 31. Team 78 of Barbie Voiles. Needless damage to the rear end of that car, but man, that's hard hitting. Mitchell Collins. Definitely liking this free position game. Can tell you that much. But Masson Tall, one of the drivers that was up front. Barbie Voiles again, another driver up front. Gary Pez, kind of didn't really see too much of him. The 42 of Nathan Stapleton, definitely. This really shakes things up. And with Ferris heading to pit road, so we'll have to see. We'll just have to see how this affects everything. John Andrews is the leader. So let's get back to race. John Andrews on, in the top spot to restart this race as we come down just over 10 laps to go with Ryan Durrani. Cody Smart in a perfect position. Same with Dylan Ibrahimi, Benny Watson as well, not against Scott. And I did see the 8 car of Carson Jefferson in there as well. Ooh, here we go. I feel a 2-time winner coming in after today. But I guess we'll have to see. Nothing's set in stone just yet. Cody Smart to the inside of Ryan Durrani. Gonna get a pretty good run, or going to get a good enough run to get to the inside of him. John Andrews definitely wants another caution to come out. It would not end the race, but it'd make it pretty close. So, 2 previous winners so far, 3 previous winners so far, trying to make their way into this lead, into the top position. Ignore that whole last sentence, please. And it really seems like everyone's struggling to get a good run on this 25 car. Mind you, the 25 and the 85 are teammates. Annabeth Ferris was also their teammate who wrecked out earlier, but at the moment, looking pretty good for both for Sonic John's Racing. Cody Smart looking to repeat, honestly, back-to-back wins. And looking like it could be a possibility. So, however, John Andrews in his way. I guess really his boss in his way. John Andrews is the owner of Sonic John's Racing. Here we go. Cody Smart to the inside of his, his teammate, John Andrews. And it's going to be 3 wide. He could not complete the pass. Coming down the backstretch, and not against Scott is in the wall. Looks like Dylan Ibrahimian might become a factor. We'll have to see. He's sitting in 4th currently. Looks like Ryan Durrani not able to make or complete the pass on our leaders, and Cody Smart, he would have led that lap at the finish line. Definitely would have changed it. Barbie Voiles. This could cause a caution. Top 4 drivers now separating themselves from the rest of this field. Max Anderson around. Will Parrish around. And that's just... Oh, Nathan Stapleton hard into that fork. Just absolute. Wow. Barbie Voiles did not make an attempt to get out of anyone's way, I don't think. I don't know. This race could end under caution, and Cody Smart, under caution, can get his 2nd win in a row and the 2nd win of the season. Wow. That was insane. We're gonna follow these guys to the finish here. Wow. Lap traffic. Looks like they just kind of got bunched up. Max Henderson did go around. He got spun. Wow. 4-car. Will Parrish. Heavy damage. Seemed as if him and Anderson got involved with each other, and then just Nathan Stapleton, who actually was leading quite a bit of this race. I'm not sure what really happened to him, why he fell off so much, but Cody Smart has just dropped down. He's going to the pits, I think. If this is the case, the 25 as well, are we about to have pit stops? Here we go, the 85 down pit road. No. I was about to say I turned off pit stops. Cody Smart is giving up the lead. What in the world? In the best position to win this thing, to win back-to-back, the first driver to win 2 in a row, giving it up for tires. I don't know what to say. Wow. John Andrews out front, and look at that. He is A-okay. I have to question that call. Wow. Came in for tires, and John Andrews, perfect position to win this thing. I think I might fast forward ahead to when we go back, or at least to the final lap. I'll see if the lights do turn off. So, oh, lights are off. Okay, I guess we'll just wait here then. John Andrews gonna have to hold off for, well, when we come back, it'll be green, white, checkered. Crazy. Green, white, checkered here at Texas. Wow. Wow. I wonder if there's a way to program in a way to have green, white, checkers. That'd probably be a lot of work, but I wonder if it's possible, or how that would affect the game, you know. I wonder if there's anyone developing a game out there. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. If someone develops like a NASCAR racing 2020 season and has like a mods thing embedded into it, so you don't have to search them all the time. I think that'd be pretty cool. And John Andrews leading the field back to the green for 2 laps. Yeah, no, that'd be kind of cool, and like you could organize them through Cup and like Xfinity and Truck and ARCA, K&N, you know, late model, whatever. Like you could separate them through the different NASCAR series tiers, or like IndyCar or something like that. I mean, I think that'd be pretty cool. Obviously with all 2020 stuff. And white flag this time by John Andrews. Honestly, I thought Cody Smart would have had it. We'll have to check in with him. He is trying to climb his way back up, but yeah, it's going to be a little too late here. Corey LaJoie could be here to spoil this 25 car's victory. No! The 25 got into the wall. Corey LaJoie should get a pretty good run here going into the turn. Nathan Stapleton right behind him, 3 wide for the lead. This is going to be a drag race to the finish. Wow. Words. And not as close as I thought it would be. Corey LaJoie still winning it in a 3-wide drag race to the line. John Andrews had it made there, just got into the wall on the final lap. Wow. Just think, Cody Smart had what we thought may have been the best chance with this caution. Just for some reason took tires. Ended up finishing, oh boy, 16th. It's not terrible for. I mean, there were quite a few cars out, or a couple cars out, but definitely not what it could have been. Congratulations, Corey LaJoie, pulling out the win here at Texas in a green-white checkered 3-wide battle from the middle line of all places. So Corey LaJoie gonna spoil Cody Smart's second win of the season and gonna spoil the two-time winners of the season. So we'll have to see how it continues. Again, next week we will be at, I believe I said, Kansas and Kansas and Charlotte. I was looking at the wrong ones. I was like, oh, that's way off. No, it's not. Kansas and Charlotte next week, and then tomorrow will be the Talladega race for the Cup Series. So, yeah, so the way next week will look is Dover, and then Kansas for this series, and then Martinsville for the Cup Series, and then Charlotte on a Thursday, and then we will round out. Wait. Scratch that. No, that's right. Yeah, so Dover on Monday, and then we'll have Kansas on Tuesday, Martinsville on Wednesday, Charlotte on Thursday, and then we'll be at Charlotte in the Cup Series on Friday. And then after that, after Kansas, Charlotte, and Kansas and Charlotte, we'll be at Pocono and Talladega. So the rest of this season, after Charlotte and Pocono, or actually Kansas and Charlotte, look to be pretty interesting. Yeah. And the Cup Series is kind of a variation of the actual Cup Series, so we'll go from there. But I'm thinking of making a mid-season schedule change to one of these races. It'll be a surprise, but it's definitely on my mind. So let's save this before I forget. Race 5. Yes, okay. So yeah, I'll most likely, I might make a schedule change for the Cup Series. Maybe this series as well. We'll definitely see about that. Maybe not for this series. I don't know if that track deserves this series and what it has to offer. No, but congratulations, Corey LaJoie, on pulling out the victory here today. John Andrews and Zachary Fitzwater Sr., Ryan Durrani, and Logan York running at the top 5. Derek Monaco, Samet Oskin, Trey Wright, Dylan Ibrahimian, and Nonigan Scott running at the top 10. Trey Wright pulling a pretty good victory rebound from last week. Same with Nonigan Scott. Fitzwater, probably one of the biggest rebounds, finishing a dismal into the pack last race at Bristol. So yeah, I'm gonna continue to figure out all the testing stuff. I'm really trying to add and make this look good and entertaining for y'all. So again, next season most likely will not have any of the new stuff across any of the series. Even when we get to the experimental series, most likely will not. I'm going to the thing I'm probably going to do is have I'll have the experimental series to do with rating and how that affects all of the racing. I'll figure that out, and then I'll have customs with normal ratings just for to do at least a 25 car custom field, just to up it a little bit. And then we will do one of each. Or sorry, the last series will be of each. So random ratings, or set ratings. You know what I mean. You'll get to choose your ratings, and then customs. I don't know why that slipped my mind, but in between, in the middle, sometimes in the middle of seasons, you never know, I could bring on a custom series. So I'll probably create one custom series just to test everything. That could go through like the layout that I want to use for the season. Again, 10 races, so I could use a layout, that I've been trying or making and testing out, use everything that I've been using or creating, and then I could try for one of those. Like, I could start out with the layout, just get that going, and then for the first 10 races, and then like the next 10 races, try like use the layout again if there's any updates to it. What the? Sorry, my Wi-Fi is being weird. And then try. I lost my train of thought. So I guess the next 10 races would be if they've made any updates. Okay, and then possibly custom. No, I don't know if I'll do customs with that one. I'll have to figure out a mod set or a mod to do it with. After this season and the Cup season, I'm going to be getting rid of both of these mods that I'm using right now for the other ones, just because they're going to be more. I'm going to be using those. So, and this just kind of, if I'm not going to be using them, I'm not going to keep them around. But yeah, I'll find a mod. I'll explain whenever it comes time for that. But I'll definitely try out ratings and layout and possibly customs with it. We'll see going forward. Again, things change. I've changed quite a bit of things, like the late model series, experimental series that I want to run. It was going to be the normal late model cars. It turned to be the muscle late models. The F1 cars, I did find a way to paint them. It's going to be a little difficult because the templates that I got are not the best, but it'll do. So with that, I want to thank y'all so very much for watching. Yeah, I like to rant a little bit, so sorry about that. Hopefully y'all are on board with me, but I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow at Talladega for the Cup race, as that would be the, what, 7th Cup race of the season, so that'll be fun, or 6th Cup race of this season. Hold up, hold your horses, hold them. No, it'd be the 7th. I feel like I'm missing something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 9, 10. 6, 7. Okay, yeah, I don't know why I'm losing my mind right now, but I am. So it'd be race 7 in the Cup Series. I guess that's all I have. So yeah, sorry for this really confusing end. Yeah, I'm a little tired, but we're gonna I already exported. So I want to thank you so very much for watching. I'll spare you the rest of this outro and hear your points, and I will see you in the next one. Congratulations, Core the Joy.